Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for July 26, 2019. Today we're going to look at the EURUSD, the Euro versus US dollar for today's trade analysis. Starting here on the daily time frame, we see the currency pair has been challenging multi-year lows all the way down here into the 111.10, 111.30 level, the green shaded area at the very bottom of the chart. The trend's been down and we're challenging that historic low. Look back to the left where the black circles are and you can see the last 3 times we challenged this low. All 3 times repelled off of that low and the market went up. The third time, of course, a significant rise all the way back into the 114.10, 113.95 blue shaded area up here at the top. So it's a significant point of interest. If it holds here, we look for the market to go up again. If the market breaks through here, we look for the euro dollar to continue to go down. I think part of it, of course, will hinge on the USD. The USD has some significant news coming over the next week or so. Today, advanced GDP coming out for the US at 8:30 Eastern US time, about 45 minutes from the recording of this video. That, at least on the intraday, has potential to impact the market. If the USD rallies, if it's strong GDP and the USD rallies and goes higher, we would look for this to potentially to break this historic low green zone and go lower. If it's poor news and the USD falls, then we would look for this to turn around and go back up, bouncing off the green zone and heading back in the other direction. But really it all hinges on this green shaded area. So it's either going to bounce off on poor US data or continue to go down on good US data. That's the possibilities. There's, of course, no guarantee of that. Of course, next week we have interest rate news for the US as well, so that may also impact the next week or so as we anticipate those interest rates and potential cuts or information about potential cuts that would lead the markets either pressuring lower or back higher as well. So it's just an interesting area we're at. Yesterday we had ECB and that caused quite a bit of a stir here. Let me move this black trend line just a bit and look at yesterday's candle. Small little blue body, long wick on top, long wick on bottom. There was a battle yesterday. The sellers, the buyers, and then it kind of ended up right back where it started on the day yesterday. So big day yesterday, which was back and forth. If you were trying to buy it, you may have had some profit. If you're trying to sell it, you may have had some profit, but you're kind of balanced right back into the middle at this point. I think it's heavily onto this support right now, and we'll see how that plays out. 4-hour time frame, it doesn't really change any of that. Just look at it here. Just been bouncing on this green shaded area for the past couple of days. Look at this. There's that crazy market from yesterday's after the ECB, the sell-off, the rally, all the way up here into the 111.80 level, and then the sell-off again, sending it right back down. So significant area right here where the green shaded area is. I want to just take a quick peek at the dollar index real quick as we anticipate that can have an impact. Look at this, rising dollar. There's not been much holding back the dollar this week as it continues to go up and pressuring into new resistance highs. Look back to the black circle, you see that pink zone as resistance. So this is a significant area as well for the USD. A break above that pink zone, we're likely to see a new high being made all the way back to the yellow zone. So if that happens, the euro dollar would potentially make a new low. If this holds this pink zone and bounces off and goes back down towards the blue zone and a falling dollar towards the blue zone or lower, then we would look for the euro dollar to go back up again. So it is significant to me that we're at resistance on the dollar and support on the euro dollar at the very same time. So that leads us a little bit into thinking that this might bounce off of the green zone if those technical aspects hold. If resistance here on the dollar holds and support here on the euro dollar holds, then we would suspect we're looking for a bounce back up on the euro dollar. So it really will depend on, at least on the intraday today, what happens here for the USD. Does the GDP news cause it to go up or down? And that will imply our intraday direction for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.